Pink Sharks, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Good, MP.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calgary. We are looking forward to seeing you at the next Raptors Hall of Fame. An award for attending. Everyone will be getting a pen. Northside Shooter, greeting card. Raptors fans, get tickets now for the best feedback out here. New factors are now available at the nearest ticket booth. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue, anytime it needs to be.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's a look at some numbers for Immanuel Quickley.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's McConnell in at the point. And for the Raptors, we've got Grady Dick. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Immanuel Quickley. And it's Abaji in at the 4. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Now here's Quickley.
Stay on him. I got him. Watch the screen.
For 3. The Pacers pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Now here's Siakam. Clock at 6. Outside Mathurin. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Pass to Quickley. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite doors.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now here's McConnell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Quickly outside. Olynyk with a screen on McConnell. Great open look there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Nembhard. His last outing, he had 20. McConnell with a screen on quickly. Back to McConnell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. 11 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Jackson, the screen. The three is up. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Siakam. Again, Indiana.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Kicks it to Quickly. Screen by Olynyk. Puts one up from 19. And the shot is good off the backboard. Quickly's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
McConnell's shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And they take the lead. 5 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And that one's good. Quickly's got 6.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Nembhard outside. Back to McConnell. To the paint. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Dick. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Nembhard. Pass to McConnell. Jackson surveying the D. And here's Mathurin. Guarded by Dick. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Quickly outside with the floater. Nice D from Nembhard.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
McConnell's shot is off. Toronto trailing. Here's Dick. No points so far. Olynyk with a screen on Mathurin. He takes it in. It's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 11 so far. McConnell finds Siakam. Back to McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Dick. On the wing, Nembhard. Three-pointer, Mathurin. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Now here's McConnell. He's got 6. Jackson the screen. Here's Nembhard. Albaji with a rebound. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here's Indiana now. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Pass to Quickly. Up and in on the layup. Quickly's got 8.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson the screen. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he drops the first. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the inside. Fernando misses. Pacers trail by 5. Down low. Here's Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Second chance shot. Fernando grabs the miss. The Raptors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Nesmith. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Quickly outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Toppin. And here's Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toppin's shot is off. quickly. And it's blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Second chance effort. That one's wide left. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Shepard. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game. There's Nesmith with the 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And for Indiana, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Shepard. A minute 4 left to play in the first. Outside Matherin. Three-pointer off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the shot goes in. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's just good awareness from top and willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 from quickly, and the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That's his first foul of the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
At the line for Toronto. Assess. Shooting 1.
Pacers trail by 11. And here's Nesmith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Toronto, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Bruno Fernando is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Amaji in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. The kick out to Walker. Second shot opportunity. Fernando grabs the miss.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Pacers trail by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
He hits the second from the line. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Nembhard, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Excellent D there from Toppin. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. And here's Nesmith. They set the pick. Here's Nembhard. And a nice finish on the layup. Nembhard's got 7.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Pass to Fernando. Inside. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Always, Bruce Brown has a high level of aggression. I love that play right there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together. What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
Raptors lead by 7. Pass to Boucher. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Fernando. To the paint. Basket's good. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
Here's Shepard. Toppin right side. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Boucher. Brown looking around. Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. Fernando misses.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's the 3. Abaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, Toronto no good. Pacers trail by 6. Down low, Toppin. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Outside, Brown. Floats one. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Pacers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. Now Nembhard over Mitchell. The shot by Nembhard no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Mitchell with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Now here's Nesmith. 7-point differential. There's a screen by Toppin. And Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Attention fans, now on the court for our squad. Get loud and let's stand here. It's that time, fans. Teacher time.
Getting ready for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Walker. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Shepard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Raptors lead by 5. Outside Olynyk. Here he goes. It's good.
Olynyk can fit in anywhere. He's so unselfish. What a pretty pass.
Defensive foul. T.J. McConnell. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one. Number 28.
Pacers trail by 8. Now McConnell. 6 points for him. Outside Nesmith. That three's off the mark.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Dick. Quickly outside. Takes a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Siakam. He had 19 points in the win against Miami.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to quickly. Olynyk with a screen on Mathurin. Mathurin against quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh. Oh, my.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson with it. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now here's quickly. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Back to quickly. Shoots over Mathurin. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to quickly. Takes the 3. Indiana with a rebound. There's a minute 59 left in the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Siakam outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
The 3 from quickly. The rebound by Jackson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
McConnell left side. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Olynyk with a screen on McConnell. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to quickly. Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Boy, you love that play by quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
Outside Nesmith. Siakam, right side. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Abaji's checked in for Boucher. And the Pacers also making a change. Nimhard's checked in. "34 seconds left to play in the first half. Offensive rebound. McConnell from outside. Siakam for three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Raptors making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 11, Bruce Brown.
Toronto leading by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. "15 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6.
Come get it.
Olynyk with a screen on McConnell. Puts up a deep 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 26.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Toronto out in front, up by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Raptors.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pacers trail by 9. All right, let's find out the news on Emmanuel quickly. Allie, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Toronto let me know the status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while, but undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
On the court for the Pacers, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the 1. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Outside Mathurin. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. Mathurin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Olynyk up top, defended by Jackson. Quickly outside. Fade away. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McConnell. Nembhard outside. He shoots it. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Mathurin. Siakam's got 12 points in the game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And he lays it up and in. He's got 14.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Olynyk with a screen on McConnell, and he drives in. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Off target from outside.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Screen by Olynyk. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Misses the layup.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Abaji. Siakam with the defensive effort.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the basket by Abaji.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Shoots from 12. No luck on that one. Raptors lead by 11. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Siakam. McConnell with it. Now quickly defending. Nembhard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. Toronto, 3rd.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And so here is Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's quickly. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Emmanuel quickly in a rhythm right now, and he is absolutely a tough cover.
Nembhard outside. Siakam looking it over. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to quickly. Banked it in off the glass. Quickly's got 26 points.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Siakam outside. Jackson the screen. There's the three. No good there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to quickly. Shot clock at 5. Siakam pulls down the board. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Down by 12. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Mathurin a screen on quickly. Here's McConnell. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. McConnell's got 10 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Quickly outside. To the left wing. Here's Abaji. He's got 5. No good on the 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
With a step back. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Nembhard. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. Toronto leading by 8. Now here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Quickly outside from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got rebound number 11. For 3, Mathurin. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Fernando's checked in for Toronto. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 6. Neesmith with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Boucher. Quickly against Mathurin. Count the basket. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Walker passes to Neesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. Rebound by the Raptors. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Brown passes to Quickly. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Pacers trail by 6. Outside Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Quickly. Inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Mitchell finds Quickly. High arcing shot. That shot missing. Walker with some nice D. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Toppin from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Fernando. Back to Mitchell. And here's Quickly. Shot clock at 6. The 3. No good that time. Pacers trail by 4. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And they recover it. Boucher passes to Fernando. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly going inside. Over Mathurin. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, the Pacers shooting 41% since halftime. And Nesmith, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. Nesmith's got 11 points.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. Pass to Fernando. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Fernando's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Matherin with the ball. Launches it. On target from range.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Quickly outside. Boucher a screen on Matherin. The three from Quickly. That shot off. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Toronto out in front, leading by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Chris Boucher, Mitchell out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Walter, and it's Fernando in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Furphy to take the lead. Rebound Toronto. Here's Walter. Here's Brown. Nesmith covering. Outside, Brown. Back to Boucher. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana trailing here. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Furphy. Now Toppin. Here's Furphy. Here's Shepard. There's Nesmith with the 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Raptors shooting pretty well at 45%. Now here's Mitchell. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Boucher, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Shepard. Toppin outside. Back to Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin's shot is off. The Raptors with a lead. Outside, Brown. Here's Walter. Pass to Mitchell. And again, Toronto, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepard to take the lead. Walter pulls it in.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Fernando. To the inside. Here's Brown. Outside for Boucher. And here's Mitchell. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
On the court, Group 1 to t-shirts.
So both teams making some changes here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shepard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
The Raptors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Boucher on the screen. Pass to Fernando. Here's Walter. With the 10-footer. The shot won't fall. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Raptors foul. Number 28. That's his first personal foul. First game foul. Shooting for Indiana. Shepard at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Toronto shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. Hits the three-pointer. 33 points for him. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
The kick out to Walker. Now here's Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. It's Walker on the wing. Down low. Here's Shepard. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Boucher finds Brown. Pass to Walter. This one for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pacers trail by 3. Now Toppin. Outside Neesmith. Toppin, a screen on Brown. Back to Toppin. Rebound, Toronto. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Brown. Pass to Fernando. Back to Brown. Lets a floater go. And that one's good.
How about the floater by Bruce Brown? Such a critical aspect of a player's game.
And here's Siakam. Unloads from 13. And that one's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Raptors lead by 3. Boucher on the screen. Jacks up a 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Toppin. Toppin, a screen on Brown. There's Neesmith with the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Mathurin comes in for Walker. Nembhard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Shepard. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard with it. McConnell outside. Outside Mathurin. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, the defense makes Benedict Mathurin work for it, but boy, what a finish.
Pass to Olynyk. There's the drive. The shot's good. Given 35.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
McConnell against Brown. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. And there's the drive. Outside for McConnell. Intercepted! And stolen by McConnell. And he gets that one. Mathurin's got 12 points here in the second half.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Outside, Brown. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now McConnell. They set the pick. The 3, Mathurin. Toronto grabs the miss. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dick, the pass to Brown. Back to Dick. Pass to Abaji. 6 to shoot. Indiana with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Raptors lead by 5. Count it. Good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Quickly is checked in for Brown.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 5, Emmanuel Quickly.
Raptors lead by 5.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Olenek with a screen on McConnell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
To the right side. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes, it's good. And he's got 41 now.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
And that one's good, quickly.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Jackson. "50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer Mathurin. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Second team foul.
Here's Abaji into the lane. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 7.
We're looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Pacers call time here. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Dick brings a double team. Three-pointer Mathurin. Abaji with a rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. To the wing, right side. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Five on the clock. Up top, Dick. Shoots over Mathurin. Indiana with a rebound. Knocks it down from distance. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Another day, another win. Good work.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too, but like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
I'm a little confused. You said you were happy with the way that I was playing.
We are, but we're losing games.
Man, it doesn't matter what other circumstances we're dealing with. We made the move, and we're losing, and it looks bad. To everyone. But to you know who most of all.
And you're not happy losing games, are you?
Of course not. But there's only so much that I can do.
No, you can always do more.
Okay, and losing one of our best players in the offseason is only going to make things worse.
So what do you want me to do?
We have some ideas.
All right, look. I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
See ya, MP.
Yo, MP, how'd that meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team. And who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.
yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's